Oh, no you don't.
What's on your mind?
Here's everything I have.
You lead, I'll follow. Still here.
Here's everything I have.
You lead, I'll follow.
I'm cutting wood. I pretend there's an Imperial soldier's head on the stump.
It's honest work.
Since our daughter was taken from us.
Need something?
Come and browse my fine selection.
I don't haggle.
Everything's
If
fresh
you want a
and
lower
delicious.
price, look elsewhere.
One thing everyone can agree on.
I understand
This war
it hurts
is
bad
your
business
business.
as well as selling.
I'd try for more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
What you got, of course.
I have some things that belong to my daughter, Frigga.
Cookware,
She-
knives, and other goods for the home.
She won't be
all at
needing
reasonable prices. cookware, knives, and other goods for the If you're home, looking to get
all
a
at
drink,
reasonable
Candlehearth Hall's got warm fires and strong ale. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Thank you for your custom.
Spare coin for a poor old woman.
I have a little of everything. Hey, come see for yourself.
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
Divine smile on those who show mercy and charity.
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up. Look, there's a war going on, if you hadn't heard. We barely have enough soldiers to walk the streets, much less patrol every corner.
Only for a little charity.
If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
This is a shame. No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Always sad when someone has to die.
None. One.
Careful
Terrible.
with that. Always sad when someone has to die.
Best offense is a good defense, am I right? Put that down.
Always sad when someone has to die. Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him. What do you think you're doing?
Being attacked.
A most pleasant chat. Until the next.
Another one. Terrible. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosities.
I used to be an
promise
adventurer
you'll
like
see
you.
wonders.
And I took an arrow in the knee. Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. Bastards escaped again. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. I'll need to talk to the steward, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
And what would you have me do?
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Shoving a sword through his gullet.
Any luck finding the butcher? Travel safely.
Disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
No lollygagging.
Ready to start this war in
If it's better board you're after, Candlehurst Hall's got both. Hey, Chit.
Come see me in the marketplace tomorrow. You won't find better prices in all of Eastmarch.
What is it? What do you need? All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies. I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thuan be taught? Like any skill? Frigga Shadow Shield's old place. It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key. All right then.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us. Not really sure what to do with myself anymore. I just miss her so much. I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me. I've had enough troubles recently. What is it that you're after? Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
What's the hurry?
Won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord.
How goes the investigation?
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on...
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. If you have any news... Western holds. Take it to Ulfric immediately.
How long?
I made my fortune as a sea captain.
Don't suppose you can enchant my sword. That old blade can barely cut butter.
What's the hurry?
No lollygagging. Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all over the city and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it, if you want an earful. I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it. Until next time.
Can I help you? Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure. Indeed, I did. For a few septims, I'll tell you about some of the most interesting curiosities in my collection. Splendid! If you'll just follow me, I'll tell you tales and show you wonders such as you've never seen. The tools were found in a crypt outside Windhelm. They belonged to the ancient Nords who dwelt in Skyrim before the days of the First Empire. Most scholars believe that the Nords of old used these implements to prepare their dead for burial. What macabre mysteries would these tools reveal if they could but speak? Here is the Book of Fate, discovered in a secret room in the Arcane University. The writing in the book describes the destiny of its reader, so the words change from one person to the next. Some see only blank pages, and nobody knows why. Perhaps some of us are born with no destiny, or maybe the blank pages signify an imminent death. My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection. Such adventures we had. Ah, now here's an item out of legend. This is Ysgramor's soup spoon. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is no spoon, it's a fork. Nobody can eat soup with a fork. Well, my friend, you did not know Ysgramor. Don't let this innocent-looking flute fool you, for this is the dancer's pipe. Legend holds that the dancer's pipe has won wars, toppled empires, and changed the very course of history. None know its origins, but the stories say that men who hear its music are compelled to dance uncontrollably, no matter the peril. To activate this strange power, one must only speak the magic words, which are... Oh my, I very nearly got us both into a nasty predicament, didn't I? And with that, the tour is over. I thank you for your patronage, and I hope to see you again soon. Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure. Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would, be interested in acquiring it. If you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold. Woundfirth? Bah! It's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy. Wonderful. This will be a splendid addition to my private collection.
You're a war hero, Brunwolf. Ulfric will listen to you.
It's not that simple. Ulfric on Skyrim for the Nords. Doesn't trust.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner. I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught. Huh? What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. It's from Falk Firebeard at the Blue Palace. Ooh, you've got friends in high places. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Hey! Watch it!
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. I beg your pardon? Necromancy. I am a member of the College of Winterhold. In good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years. My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like? I know it well. Or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull. That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this. Calixto and his books are often confused about such matters. It happens to the best of us. I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From Elordis of Last Seed until Amidus of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
Be careful.
Come on in. We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
We ought to dig a big hole. Go all in. Dark elves and Argonians in it. And then tear each other to pieces.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
Oh, no, you don't.
Getting out of here. Only a fool lets himself get surrounded. I'm on your side.
Guard might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher by now. What's the hurry? I love my husband, but he can be a bit dull at times.
I used to be an adventurer like you. And I took it in the knee.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
How's that? They all know. That.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
I'm at least think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Garma. Why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. Know that.
Yes, but why do you fight?
Talos created the Empire. You'd think they'd show him more respect.
Dictate the fate of men. Are we not one? This.
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight...
How goes the investigation? Izmir's beard. The man was always a bit odd, but I wouldn't have expected. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damned shopkeepers.
I can always make time to speak with you. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. few septims from... Supper is all I...
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me. In the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
By Izmir, you've helped save the Gildergreen. Words can't express what that means to the city.
Found you.
Me funnel! Stuck here! Stuck! My mother, my poor mother! Unmoving, at rest, but too still. Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... Ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see? Oh! Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me. But he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? You know, I was thinking of expanding the herb garden. Make room for some new plants I'm planting.
That should be all right. How much space were you planning?
Oh, half the field should do.
Half the field? What could need half the field?
I just think pollinating would be easier if I could do a lot of plants at once.
Why don't we talk about this later? Oh, for the love of Mara, what now? That Cicero feller? Huh, tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone? Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that. Well, there is something. There's a guard patrols the road that crazy jester is on. He passes by pretty often. You could report the fool. You know, say he's done something against the law. That will at least get rid of him for me. What do you say? Ha! Wonderful! Like I said, the guard is down by the road. You really can't miss him. You tell him that jester is up to no good and he'll deal with it. Then come back here and I'll toss a few coins your way, yeah?
I've got your back.
You need something? Would you now? Well, spit it out. What's the matter? What about him? What? How dare that little fool? And right under my nose! My thanks for bringing this to my attention, citizen. Don't worry. I'll take care of it. You there, fool! Hold fast. You've been accused of a crime against the laws of this land. What say you in your defense?
What? A crime? Me? Preposterous! Poor Cicero is just standing here. Cicero loves order. Oh, yes. He would never disrespect the law.
You look like a crazy man to me. And what's in that coffin, huh? Maybe some time in a cell will help loosen that lying tongue.
Damn that Glorious. Oh, how he will pay for this treachery.
You just keep quiet and stay where you are. Soon as my relief arrives, we'll all take a nice little trip.
Unfair! Unjust! Cicero has done nothing wrong. Glorious will pay for his treachery. Oh, how he will pay. And you are no help. Not at all! Unfair! Unjust! Cicero has done nothing.
You lost? Well, is it done? Have you reported the fool to the guard? Haha! Oh, I knew I had a good feeling about you. Here, my friend. A few septims to show my thanks, huh? And may that twisted little jester rot in a cell for a fortnight.
You need something? Talk to my husband. Vantis Lorius. Or just Lorius, if it's all the same to you.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go. Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
no sign of... Speak, elf. All right, then. That is so. Death awaits you.
You'll pay for that! You won't get the best of me! Now you'll pay!
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. What can I do for you?
Very good, sir.
Good luck out there.
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Those poor sods don't even have a wall.